What's good, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your boy Youngi right here, and I'm back at it again. Bless you all for tuning into today's episode. So guys, in this video I just want to do a quick review of all the trade setup I took for the week on the PROPFIRM account which I've been trading. That's the MAVEN PROPFIRM and the Atlas funded accounts, which I've been trading for the past 3 months now, and I've been trading the MAVEN for 1 year 3 months. So about 1 year 3 months now. And today is currently Saturday as of the time of recording this video, and so this is the review for all the trade setup I took this week, which ended yesterday. That was Friday, and by the time this video will be coming out, it might be last week trade review. So guys, this week I didn't take much trade. I didn't trade much this week. I only got about 3 trade setup which I took on the MAVEN and both the MAVEN and the Atlas funded accounts, but I took only 2 trade setup on the MAVEN PROPFIRM accounts, and then I took the 3 on the Atlas funded accounts. And this week, what I will say about this week is that this week is an unprofitable week, and also a break-even week, because on the MAVEN PROPFIRM account is a break-even week for me, but on the Atlas funded account is an unprofitable week for me. And this week, like I said, I took just 3 trade setups, and I executed 2 on MAVEN and I executed 3 on Atlas funded. So the first trade setup which I took for the week was on US30. This is the trade setup on US30. I took this trade on Monday, New York session, because I traded US30 during New York session, and the trade was a stop loss trade. I took loss on this trade, and on the MAVEN PROPFIRM account on this trade I lost about $48.90, and on the Atlas funded account I lost $195.25 because I risked 2% on the MAVEN on the Atlas funded account. So this was the first trade I took, and it was a loss. But I was still up on the Atlas funded account, and I was still up on the MAVEN PROPFIRM account. I've not got into drawdown on both of the account, because the risk on this trade was from the profit I still had on the account. So the second trade I took for the week was on GBPJPY, this particular trade on GBPJPY. And this trade on the Atlas funded on the MAVEN PROPFIRM account, this trade is a profitable trade. I closed this trade as 1-to-1 risk to reward, because on the MAVEN PROPFIRM account I've just been securing 1-to-1 risk to reward on the MAVEN PROPFIRM account. I've been securing 1-to-1 risk to reward on the MAVEN PROPFIRM account. So this was a profitable trade on the MAVEN PROPFIRM account. But on the Atlas funded account, this trade is still on as I speak. The week has ended already, but I left this trade over the weekend, but I moved my stop loss to break even on this trade already before the markets closed for the week. So I was going for 1 to 2R on this trade on the Atlas funded account. The trade has just been ranging, but it has been pushing to the upside, giving profit and reversing back. So I just left the trade over the weekend, but I moved my stop loss to break even, and I will see how the trade play out next week. But the trade is still on the MAVEN, on the Atlas funded account. But on the MAVEN PROPFIRM account, I secured 1-to-1 risks to reward on the MAVEN PROPFIRM account. And on the MAVEN PROPFIRM account, I made about $49.63. This is the outcome this is the result on the MAVEN PROPFIRM account. And on Tuesday also, which is 21st, also I took another trade on this Atlas funded account. And it's on US30. I took a buy setup this week. All the trades that I took this week were buy setups. From the first trade to the second trade is buy, and the third trade also is a buy. But this is the third trade which I took on US30 on the Atlas funded account. But I didn't take this trade on the MAVEN PROPFIRM account. I did not take this trade on the MAVEN PROPFIRM account. I took this trade, but I was also close this trade, because the first trade I took for the week on US30 on the Atlas funded was not profitable, and the second trade which I took on GBPJPY, the trade was still running and has not given me an outcome, whether stop loss, take profit, or break even. And I have a rule on my trading plan that says for me to take up to 3 trade setup a week, or a third trade setup in a week, I need to have one stop loss, either one stop loss, one break even for my first 2 trade, or one stop loss, one profitable trade for me to take the 3rd trade setup. That's on my trading plan. So if I have my first trade is stop loss, my second trade is stop loss, I literally don't trade for the week again and come the next week. So I can say that on this particular trade, on this 3rd trade which I took, is a break of rule, and I took a loss for it. I went against the trading plan and I took a loss for it, and I'll blame myself for that, and I'll say I messed up also this week. But there's something that I've realized from this week. I've been literally saying this on this channel that I need to work on myself, I need to work on myself, I need to work on myself, I need to build myself, because I think I need to work on myself to a point that my mindset, the way I handle trading, the way I do my things, most especially my mindset, work on the mindset that mindset that can attract profitability. Because I feel like trading is not just about analysis, because the months I have profitable trades, I still messed up, which means that I need to work on myself, my psychology, my mindset. But another I realize is that I need to also put in, like, give more attention to my trading system, like understanding my trading system, because I will not just say what I'm not doing. Though I've been putting work trying to like get data on this system I'm trading, though I've not done backtesting much, but I've been putting work trying to like understand and have a deep understanding of this system. But I won't like, the effort is not enough, because I feel like I need to have a deep understanding of my system, because this trading plan I am currently using, I feel like there's still a little bit of correction that I still need to do on the trading plan and tweaks here and there. And I'm not saying I want to do a correction because this week was unprofitable or because I messed up. Before I'll be able to even do any correction on my trading plan, I need to first have data and system and deeper understanding of the system I'm trading, so that I'll be able to do the correction the right way on the trading plan. Because of recent, I've been taking just 1-to-1 risks to reward on the MAVEN PROPFIRM account, like I said. Because when I started trading the MAVEN PROPFIRM account, I was going for 1-to-2 risks to reward, but I was just going for 1-to-1 risks to reward. And the reason I've been going for 1-to-1 risks to reward on the MAVEN PROPFIRM account is because I want to use live trade also to gather data on 1-to-1 risks to reward and also 1-to-2 risks to reward. That's why I've been going for 1-to-2 risks to reward on the Atlas funded account and 1-to-1 on the MAVEN PROPFIRM account. And one thing I've been doing of recent is that I don't force 1-to-2 risks to reward. Most of the time, if I see that there's the high chance of me getting a 1 to 1.7 R is higher than me going for 1 to 2 R, I'd rather go from 1 to 1.7 or 1 to 1.5 R, and I will just place my take profit there, and if market gets to that point, market give me a take profit or a stop loss, anyone, rather than market get to 1.1 to 1.7 R. Instead of me taking my profit at that point, then market start reversing, and a trader has also that has given me 1.7 R will reverse back, give me break even at the end of the day. So I now most of the time set my take profit based on structure. But there are some times that I won't lie, I do mess up. I want to force that 1-to-2 risks to reward, and most of the time that I try to force 1-to-2 risks to reward, there is most of the time if I take a loss on a trade, and on the next trade I'm supposed to go for 1-to-1 risk to reward, but I want to cover up the loss and also have profit. I want to try my best to like force it 1-to-2, and most of the time I've seen that markets will give me that same thing and follow structure and give me just 1-to-1, follow structure, sometimes reverse back to break even. So that's why I said that I need to understand and have deep understanding and also see the risks to reward I am to be going for, and the reason I should be going for 1-to-1, 1-to-2 risk reward, I should also have data on it that, okay, on this particular trade, I'm going for 1-to-2 risk reward due to this reason. On this particular trade, I'm going for 1-to-1 risk reward due to this reason. Most of the time, I've tried 1-to-5, 1-to-4 risk to reward, but most of the time, those trades do end up in break even. Give me 1-to-2 risk reward, and we end up in break even. But I saw that going for 1-to-4, 1-to-5 is not something that I can do now, because I don't have a trade management plan for a 1-to-4, 1-to-5 risk to reward, because I believe that for every risk to reward there should be a trade management plan the person is using for it, because most of the time markets might not just go to that 1-to-5, 1-to-4 straight. Market might even go to 1-to-3 risk to reward and reverse back to break even. Because I've took a trade on GPG that I went for 1-to-1, 1-to-4R. Market gave me 1-to-2R, reverse back, and there was a level that was pointing that this trade will get to 1-to-2 and it will reverse back to break even. And I saw the level, instead of me taking that 1-to-2 and leave, I was like 1-to-4, and the trade was a break even. And the following week, the trade later went to 1.4R. So there should be a reason for every R I'm taking. If I want to go for increase my risk to reward, which I'm not even considering now, because I still need to first have deep understanding and see, okay, if I can increase my risk to reward, is even 1-to-3, and 1-to-3, I will even need to create a trade management plan around that 1-to-3 if I even want to go for 1-to-3 risk to reward. Because I went for 1-to-3 risk to reward, I think last 2 weeks on US30 trade, but meanwhile I saw that the trade has a tendency of reversing when it gets to 1.7R. Instead of me just putting my take profit at 1.7R, I was like, no, this trade can give me 1-to-3. And the reason I went for 1-to-3 is not because of I want to go for 1, it's because I wanted to pass the accounts that week. You see that's why I say I need to work on myself. I don't need to just force. I can't force the market to give me 1-to-3. I can't force the market to give me 1-to-4. Market will give me what it wants to give me, not me dictate. I can't dictate for the market where the market will move to. I can always do analysis and just set my take profit. But me saying one market will get to 1-to-3 stored, sometimes I feel like it's it's something that don't really make sense that I have to do. Even though I'm seeing that this, but I'll be like, oh, this thing can surpass this level. Most of the time, there are trades that I've taken that I just went for 1-to-3 stored, and the trade will just go for more than 1-to-2. But I need to first get that system and even see first, okay, this 1-to-2, 1-to-1 that I'm doing first, okay, is it proving? Is this something that I can consider? Is this something that I have understand first before I need to say I want to increase my risk to reward? So that's one thing I realized from this week. Yes, I went against the trading plan this week. I took a third trade setup even when I had not even taken any profitable trade for the week on the Atlas Funded account. But the MAVEN PROPFIRM account, I took one profitable trade, one stop loss, and I went for 1-to-1 risk to, like I said, on the MAVEN PROPFIRM account. And it was a break-even week on the MAVEN PROPFIRM account, because I started this week with a balance on the MAVEN PROPFIRM account. I started the week with a balance on the MAVEN PROPFIRM account of $5,099, and on the Atlas Funded account, I started the week with $10,335. But currently, the P&L for this week on the MAVEN PROPFIRM account is 0.73 cents. That I say is a break-even week, because the profit which I made, I used it to the profit was used to cover up the loss which I took on the MAVEN PROPFIRM account, and the balance at the end of the week on the MAVEN PROPFIRM account is $5,119. So you see that I didn't make profit this week on the MAVEN PROPFIRM account. $5,100.90. That's the balance on the MAVEN PROPFIRM account. And on the Atlas Funded account, the Atlas Funded, like I say, is the week it was unprofitable on the Atlas Funded account. My P&L for the week on the Atlas Funded account is $398.38 minus $398.38. That's how much I lost this week on the Atlas Funded account. And the balance on the Atlas Funded account at the end of the week is $9,934.11. This is just the review for the week on the two accounts which I've been trading. One thing I know, and I have this at the back of my mind about this Atlas funded and this MAVEN PROPFIRM, is that if I eventually pass the phase 1 and the phase 2 of the MAVEN PROPFIRM and the Atlas funded, or the MAVEN, I pass the MAVEN or I pass the Atlas funded, I have this at the back of my mind that I can be asked to retake the phase of the account, the phase 1 and the phase 2. I can be asked to retake the start again, because I know that I have breached rules on those two accounts. And sometimes one thing about those rules is that you can forget them. You can forget them because the rules I breached on the Atlas funded accounts is that I held a trade for less than 3 minutes, and there's a rule that holding a trade for less than 3 minutes is not permitted. I held the trade for less than 2 minutes, so I already know that I already breached the rule. I don't need anybody to tell me. I already know. And on the MAVEN, that's on the Atlas, but on the MAVEN, I breached a news rule. I took a trade, and the trade was even, I closed the trade in profit, but after checking it, I know that, oh, I breached a news rule. So I know that, and I have this at the back of my mind that, oh, if I pass this account, eventually I can be asked to take the phase of this account, the phase 1 and the phase 2 of the account, because PROPFIRM most of the time will review the account after you pass phase 1 and phase 2. And if they get to see my mistakes, they can ask me, the PROPFIRM can ask me to retake the phase 1 and phase 2 or anything that they wish to do. That's why this account, I'm trading this account, but at the back of my mind, I still tell myself that this account is, I consider this account gone. The two accounts are active, but I consider these two accounts gone, because I can even decide to stop trading the two accounts, get another account and start, but that requires funding. But if I'm able to get another account, before I even get another account, I must have done my assignments. I must have I must have reviewed my mistake, do everything that is needed before I even start trading another account, because I can't start trading another account and start making mistakes that I'm making on these two accounts, on the new accounts. So that's one thing about these two accounts that I have at the back of my mind, that, oh, if I pass the account, I can be asked to retake the phase 1 and the phase 2 of the two accounts if I pass the two accounts, and if it's one of the accounts, something I know. And I don't really see the account as, oh, this account is something I consider, oh, this account is gone. That's why on the MAVEN PROPFIRM account, I'm even looking to increase my risk to 2%, because I've been trading the MAVEN PROPFIRM account for a year and 3 months plus now, and I don't even see reason why I'm still holding the account and still trying to feel really attached to the account. So I can increase the risk to 2% anytime, and if it goes, it goes. But I don't just want to just do things anyhow, because one time I've increased my risk on the MAVEN PROPFIRM account to about 2% one time there, and I got into drawdown and I had about $50 to blow the account, and I came back to 5K. But I started risking 1% there because I had only the account then, and I was like, why did I even increase my account when I asked myself, if I blow this account at the end of the day now, will I be able to even get another account easily? So that's why I went down to 1%. Now also I can't say I can get another account if I even blow these two accounts now, but I know that I'm trying to put things that can help me get another account, that if I lose these two accounts, then I'll be able to get another account and start again, because PROPFIRM is one of my plans to scale up, because I don't have big capital. So PROPFIRM is one of my plans to scale up. But if I'm able to get another account, I need to make sure that I have done my assignments, reveal my mistakes, and improve on things that I need to work on. So that's it. So guys, as you all know, I trade with MAVEN PROPFIRM and Atlas funded PROPFIRM. So if you want to check out any of those PROPFIRM, there'll be a link in the description for you to check out any of those two PROPFIRM. And like I always say, before you start trading with any PROPFIRM, make sure you do your due diligence, do your research, and most importantly, read and understand the rules of the PROPFIRM before you start trading with any of those PROPFIRM. Read and understand the rules. You can check these two prop firms, there'll be a link in the description. Read and understand it is very important. And if you're looking for a broker to trade with, there'll be a link in the description to trade with EXNESS broker. So currently I don't trade a live account, a broker account currently. I'm trading just prop firm currently, but I've traded a broker account before when I started trading live accounts, and I traded with EXNESS and the service was okay for me. So if you're looking for a broker to trade with, there'll be a link in this. There'll be a link in the description to trade with EXNESS. But before you click on the link, make sure you do your research and do your due diligence. Do your research about EXNESS broker to see if EXNESS broker is the kind of broker you want to trade with. Don't just go and click the link and start trading with EXNESS broker because I said I have traded with them before. You need to do your research. It's very important. It's very important. So guys, that will be it for this video. If you like this kind of content, or you're just seeing my content for the first time, please subscribe guys. Support your boy. Subscribe, like, share and comment. Subscribe guys, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Peace.